Hello, this is episode 16 of my Heinrich Kemmler campaign. As I said in the last video, I'll be finding the spell out manually. As ever, please share, subscribe, like, comment. So, here we are, of course, with not much, but better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, I probably won't win this, but I might do some damage at least. And you know, if they stretch their units out too far, who knows? Funny stuff can happen. And over here, if only we had some, you know. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, if only we had some, well, no, some ranged units, that would be very helpful perhaps, but we don't. We do not have ranged units, I'm sad to say. And we do not have a good reason for having those guys be over there. Maybe they could beat the Mammoth, I doubt it. Maybe. You know, if this wasn't a game, I'd actually expect them to have pretty good odds against a Mammoth because of they could theoretically gather around it and bite its flanks until it fell apart. But, yeah. Just gonna try to do as much damage as possible, even if I can't destroy them outright. I don't know, maybe I could at least defeat their wizard, we'll see. Yeah, well, we'll get to see some spellcasting, so it won't be a total loss. That final transportation was awful, it should have been in the center. Yeah, that's just depressing to look at when you see that level of incompetence. And not much. But hey, we are getting rid of some of their units. If it wasn't for that wizard, we'd do a lot more. I could be said of a lot of things, but you know. We put all of these guys on this one thing, maybe we'll kill it too. You know, maybe controversial, but if it wasn't for the wizard, I'm not gonna say we would have won, but we could have probably killed off a couple more squads. So that was not the best, but you know, worked out okay, I guess.
But don't mistake me.
What do they have to say? Okay, it's annoying. So here we are, crowned. Excellent. If I see the crown, it could be good to pick up. Just pick it up and then throw it away for the money. Well, this army has to go that way, and this army, I want to keep it because it is both a really good and strong army in its own right. I don't want to lose these units, even though it does cost a big amount of money. That's one reason, yes. And another is I don't want to get into a position where I have a low balance of power. Strength ranking. That's the term, strength ranking. Yeah, I don't want a low strength ranking because if I do get one of those, there is every chance my enemies will pounce.
Expand Sylvania's borders.
And that'd be pretty sad, because the point of the campaign is to actually have a good show for y'all, not to be an utter disaster. And...
Now. Yes,
Can-
my lord of death.
Okay, so she can solo him, apparently. And... let's not do that battle then.
Bats and wolves, gather.
Even stronger army, yeah, we have to use them together, for sure. I guess it's okay to resolve this. Yeah. Make sure that's all fine.
Flesh to craft. Then go.
So, looking at
Soulless dogs. Satisfied.
looking at Wolfric, I think the play is to
You dare. March.
how do I articulate this?
Powerful.
The play is, I think, to go ahead
Yours is power I follow. Yes, Neferata.
and push over here, try to take a settlement or two and trade it back for peace, and then slowly move these armies around here, maybe take out here, and then, oh no. Maybe slash along here? We'll see. Not fully certain. What I am fully certain of is that Curse on Death would be good. Deathly Vigor is... it's cool, but I don't know if it's what we need right now. Enfeebling Foe, I guess. More training, Deathly Blade, why not?
I hunt.
I mean, I'll be taking the attrition anyways, so I might as well get my units onto
No, you think
to
like
shore. Guess.
Ready.
Anything to raise? Guess there's that. And that's 250, or I'll just take that. I think that's the right call. Well, is it? Truth, trade. Trade. Quick deal. Anyone want to make a deal? No? Alright. That's fine. You know, if I could... I don't know. I'll stop rambling. I'll just get on with this. What's the Undercity doing? That's a lot of stuff. So, let's see. What's going on over here? I don't see any Wolfric. That's a good sign. At least we got a bit of money that way. Do you want peace?
You soulless dog.
No. Well, you didn't have to have this war, but you chose it, so you're gonna suffer for it, I guess.
It will be done.
And I am gonna attack here, of course, to, get the
Kill.
increased territory, the better bargaining position, all that stuff.
Shuffle this way.
Now,
Drink them dry.
merge,
Slay them.
merge.
Kill.
Now we have a more realistic view of our own strength. You do have pendulums, so
Time to die.
yeah. What should we research now? Ew. Lots of interesting choices. That'd be. This, I don't like how hard it seems to be to get these, these, what's this? Leadership. Leadership. Ooh. That's pretty worthwhile, but I think vampire count stuff is a little too slow research-wise, and some stuff isn't really worth it. But I don't know, maybe disagree. That's completely fine. If you disagree, I'd love to have a conversation in the comments, honestly. So
Do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer and be done.
let's give him. I can't give him anyway. It's not the best. Ooh, this army can be gathered? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think it'll be good to use, but I'll have to wait. I'll need to utilize it. I could attack here. Depends. I think it's better to just go ahead and use it, not least because then I'll be getting, my allegiance cap will be, it's capped 100, so I'll be racking up more allegiance. But anyway, I can do it. Anyway, I should actually make use of the allegiance mechanics if I can. Yeah, he's my vassal too. I have how much? 42. Not an enormous amount, but still a good amount. Yeah, anyway, let's get this and use these guys to be taking over the coastal settlements. So that way it'll both weaken my enemies and give me a bit of free income.
Can I offer assistance? Your orders are acceptable.
Let's see, that's the fastest way. It's that way. Yeah, because then I can maybe take Pack Ice Bay and maybe 1 or 2 other settlements over here. I don't know exactly how it will turn out. Actually, I should do a bit of scanning. Not scanning, more like calculating. See how much these guys have, because of course if they have too little, I'll know not to go in a certain direction. So they have 6 settlements, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 6 up here. Yep, that's why. That's why you do math, folks. So if I hit here, so that's turn 1. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Maybe it'll be a bit of a fine razor. However it works out, I'm sure it will work out though. Damaged building to repair. Might as well. I'll get a bit more income, of course. And I think that's the end turn. Oh, I know I forgot to do something. I forgot to attack. I mean, might as well fight this one out. Oh, that was so scary from up there. I seen blue. I thought it was Sarl army, but it's not. Right. Oops. I kind of messed up on the sequencing, but it'll be alright.
We surpass Nagash.
No, no, you don't. You really don't. You really, really don't surpass Nagash. No one does. And here, let's see, let's put these units forward as the let's withdraw because, well, not withdraw, but let's close these units back and put the characters forward to be the primary targets, because hopefully the enemy will congeal into a blob that can be defeated by basically 4 guys instead of having to fight like this. Let's back off to here. Yep. Let's see. That looks like as good last as any. And okay, can't quite do it yet. If he drops much lower, I might have to pull the trigger on healing him, though. Now attack the rest of the army. More drop of wind. And she hurt herself, but that's fine, I guess. And, yep. Fighting. Just keep doing it. You'll win eventually, guys. Believe in yourselves. Don't rout, and don't let yourselves get stabbed either. Both are bad for your health. And how much damage is this one doing? It's doing, wow, a lot of damage. I have to, I'll just heal this one up, I think, yeah. And over here we're doing fine, but not exemplary. This army configuration is okay, but not wonderful. And yeah, attack there. Okay, I think they're gonna break fairly soon. And okay. Doing alright, I guess. Here, these guys, they'll win, I think. Yeah. It's about to be all over for these guys. And, yes. Let's get one last blast of that. And we've got no more garrison, I think. It'd be kind of cool to just reap everyone's health, but that's not exactly what's going to happen. Yeah. And where are we here? Ooh. Here's their one place of greater strength. Okay, maybe 2 places of prayer strength. Let's put all these units against them, and you go against them, you go against them. Now for my little elite band. Would be nice to save these guys, but I don't think we'll be able to do it. That's just fine for vampire thought processes. Well. And of course sometimes that happens, so I guess we'll be just running them down. See you after that's all finished. So we won and can get a bit of healing, I guess. Okay, heroic action cost, I don't know, success chance just in case. Ooh, what's this? So there's an army over here? Huh, okay. Well,
Proud son of Athel Lauren.
Guess sail up here.
Death Hag!
Death Hag.
Kill!
And,
Bats and wolves gather.
could I? No, I can't quite hit it this turn.
Follow me.
Lose anything? No, so I could just win. To occupy.
Expanse Sylvania's borders.
It's a fairly decent place, actually. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway,
Yes,
we've got this to get, and just gonna raise dead everything I can because I need it. Get that, and you
Will serve.
channel.
The opportunity.
So that's the territorial border.
Go.
Sail. Ooh, they do have something here. I'll just pull back because no reason to have
Channel pits.
risks. Especially if they're not risks that I feel I can turn into opportunities easily. Why are you? Okay, I have no idea why they're suffering attrition from overspending, but hey. I mean, it's their economy, so I guess it's their choice. I don't know. Let's get the wizard
To defile.
up to about here, I guess. Get him into the water.
Find me channel pits.
And then, once he's in the water, does it change? Yes, it does. And backspace. That's the cancel movement button, by the way. Repair. Repair.
Everything dies.
So, anything to take here?
Awfully times. I will
Get, I definitely could see using this army eventually to attack here, but I don't know if I'll have the right setup for that. We'll see. See, I want to try to destroy these guys, I think, and get peace with Wulfric, because Wulfric is... he just doesn't need to be an enemy, honestly. Actually, there are some Dark Elves. Can I talk to them? Okay, they don't want to talk to me much. Yeah, get a bit of money, that's fine. Pact, yeah, okay. And turn. So, we've got this to deal with, and this. Where's the ambush anyway? Ooh, I see. You're taking a bit of chaos corruption damage.
World domination is
Can't say I'm upset by that fact. We got a clear view of, yep, we can. As I said, you know, they didn't have to dedicate themselves to this doomed venture, but they did, so yeah. Let's get rid of these units.
the dead approve.
And it's amazing how cheap to raise dead some of these guys are. And we've got room for a few more. And Hex Wraiths are boosted by the army ability, so maybe that is the answer. Anyway, let's get him lined up for his mission. And over here, we've got to go here. That's oh, that's a shipwreck. Okay. Let's see, think.
You gonna pay.
No.
What you got?
So as long as he does attack, it should be alright. If he does, I'll probably still win, but it'll be less pleasant.
March!
Darkness comes.
So I get over to here.
Yes, empty the tombs.
Okay, probably should be okay to
Yes, you will be rewarded.
march, and I'll go this way.
Spirits agree.
Yes, Neferata was right.
You know, I shouldn't have sent this army ahead that far. That was a
will be
mistake. Fortunately, not a
Undeath Ascendant.
huge mistake, but a mistake nonetheless.
My thralls.
Should
track
have
ahead.
at least checked that out first.
Anything is possible. Destroy them!
And that's unpleasant to see.
I acquiesce to your request.
At least I'll take out that and
Not a chance.
see how this one goes. Building upgrades. Ooh, we can make more money here. And then turn. We're getting attacked. We can win like this, or we can fight out. I'll fight out. Right, start deployment. And by this point, you should probably know how it goes. All of the big guys together, and the very vulnerable units, you know, they can probably just hide here. This will be my main fighting group, and this will be my main flanking group. These guys can help here. So they're attacking me, so they're going to be the ones coming forward, I expect.
Only an unlife will they see.
And, yeah. kind of a narrow route, but it should work out.
I move swiftly.
Get him over to here, this one up here, this one up here, and this over here. Can I? Wait, no.
At once.
Can I effectively hurt their giant mammoth with spells? Oh, that didn't work. And that worked a little bit, I guess. This goes there, this goes here, this goes there. You can do that and charge in. You have halberds, you go up against him, you go there, you go there, there, and there, I suppose. Actually there to build some support, and I guess they can pile on to that guy. And we're winning, I guess. So, what's most needed? Maybe over here? Yeah, definitely over here. Give these guys the strength they need.
Hellish vigor.
Hopefully they can all bring down the mammoth. Get him out of there. Get him out there now. Can't have him dueling their lord. That will not do at all. Yeah, I mean, that's not quite how I expected it to work, but okay.
I move swiftly. I lust in the dark prince's name.
That's not a great idea, honestly, but
Dark hex.
let's see.
I move swiftly.
So, hey, that killed one of them, so I guess I'll keep going. Pressure. And maybe I can save these guys, I don't know.
With haste. I will see to
Looks like not. At least I reduced them a bit. Just get rid of it. You're so close, guys. And well, maybe I can get rid of them with this spell. Maybe.
Dark hex. What is it? Undeath ascendant.
Okay, we're definitely taking losses, but
vigor. I move swiftly.
Yeah, healing is more important right now.
Swiftly. At once.
We're almost routed, so that's to my advantage.
Swiftly. At once.
And here, if we all work together, we'll bring it down. That's called teamwork, or something. Having 29 guys go away would be nice.
Very well. I move swiftly.
No, just run, just run. Just run. So,
Now is undeath.
move them around, yep. Fireball them. Maybe that's enough. No, it's not. It's really not.
I move swiftly.
Just gonna heal for the extra balance of power because losing my commander would mean a defeat for certain. And okay, over here. Okay, we've got it down. We can reroute everything except these guys who will follow it to make sure it doesn't rally.
Necromancer.
And I'll help out these guys move fight a bit better. Ooh, this could be the loss of an army here. That'd be very disappointing. Much wind.
Hellish vigor.
A little bit of wind left.
Once. I move swiftly.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Swiftly.
They're just done something. Now these guys are combined guys. Fireball hopefully will
Hellish
do them
vigor.
in. Okay, that was pathetic. Get
At
out.
once. Death will free them.
Who taught you to throw fireballs? That's just a disgrace to the necromancer profession at this point.
Master Necromancer.
They're
I move
shattered.
Swiftly. Swiftly. Very well.
Hey, okay.
At once.
As much as I don't want to,
I move swiftly.
gonna have to have my lord fight because he'll die, if we lose. One last invocation.
Very well.
Maybe if I destroy their family, feral mammoth. He is a character, so punch from him might be just enough.
Cast their heads in. Drink in victory.
And we just watch this final contest as either they all collapse or we do.
Sylvania rules the night.
It looks like it might be a they collapsed moment.
Ready to bring death.
Is there any wind left? There is. That's helpful. Suppose.
Swiftly.
Yes, you keep on saying swiftly. I think we know their preferred movement rate.
This was not meant to be.
And yeah.
Yes. This was not meant to
So if you self-heal, I guess, that'll increase the balance of power, if I'm not mistaken. And having a Varguth attack the flank will kind of get rid of them. Yep.
Death is assured.
If we kill their commander, I think it's a victory. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Get him dead. Possible.
Our time is now.
Now, so we're at the very end of healing. Can't. Okay, fine.
Doom on them.
One last heal. And get away, get away, get away. I guess I just have to win on time, which is going to be pretty boring, so yep, I'll just pause the recording until it's over. Okay, correction, there isn't winning on time because this goes on forever. Till I win or I lose, so... Okay, in that case... Guess I'll hide here for a bit and wait for them. Wait for my guy to get a bit more energetic. And just, yeah, waiting. Now he's only diminished, yay. So they're gonna go out wherever they go. Hopefully that means we'll see their warriors soon enough. So the game says I have a slight edge in balance of power. I'm not quite certain how this one goes. Yeah, but let's run down these guys. Be great if I could army loss them by destroying this unit. I doubt it will happen, but it would be nice. So be over here. I'm trying to think, is there any way I can realistically win this battle? Not quite certain, really. At least that'll be funny. No more magic, no more healing. What might be left is charging. They're very tired, though. Good. If I could get a rear charge and just like hit and run on one, maybe that would work. I don't know.
At once, I move swiftly. Van Hell's dance macabre. Swiftly.
Okay, that was not quite what I wanted. But yeah, if I can get a rear charge, that'd be good. Okay, just gonna have to fight it out and hope their leadership gives out. And it didn't work. Oh well. Oops. So that was a bad end, to be certain. Bad end indeed. Well, I guess it's only fitting that this is the end of the episode. So thank you as ever for watching. See you next time. Have a great day. Farewell.